is Sigrid Fischer. I am the Director of Career and Alumni Relations at HHL Leipzig Graduate School of Management, based in Leipzig. HHL supports the MBA students on a very personalized and individual basis. So as most of you may already know, we're doing one-on-one career consultations with all our MBA students. So they have the opportunity to meet their respective career consultant as many times as they wish throughout their degree here at HHL. But on top of the very personalized support that they can receive, we also host a number of workshops throughout one MBA degree. And these are on different topics such as an interview workshop, an application workshop, career orientation workshop, or case study workshops. So our students have the possibility to participate in these workshops to get an overview of what they should know in terms of anything related to application processes, interview processes, and also what may lay ahead of them in terms of their journey. The exact services as they are being offered throughout their degree, they can also make use of as they are leaving HHL. So I'm actually responsible to guiding our alumni once they've successfully graduated from HHL. So at any time in their career, they can get in touch with me and can receive the same individualized career support and as many times as they would like. And it's also free of charge, which I think is a very nice offer that we're providing our students with, that at any time they would like to do a career pivot, they can reach out to me. We organize our alumni community along geographical chapters, that's how we call it, so locations. We actually have 31 locations across 16 countries that we are hosting various events in on a very frequent basis. So you can imagine we have Germany, we have Switzerland, Austria, UK, Czech Republic, and we have further down the line, we have in Thailand and in Japan chapters. We also have them in South America, North America. We're also based in Netherlands, so it's a lot of countries, as I mentioned. And what we're trying to do is to host events on topics that the alumni in those certain areas may be interested in. And one of our colleagues, she's related to a lot of our alumni. She then goes out and meets with our alumni to hear what current topics are, what they're interested in, what they're looking for in terms of being the offers from HHL, but also how they would like to stay connected amongst each other. So we're trying to reach out to them via events. What we also do is we do a lot of newsletters where we're posting information about what is happening at HHL, at their alma mater, but we also do a lot of emailing. We have WhatsApp groups for all these chapters, so we try to send short pivots or short information on these groups. And on top of that, also our management sends frequent messages via email so they can stay on top of what's happening here. Our alumni network is very, very international. We have about 70 countries represented within our community. So in case somebody joins HHL and is not feeling quite right about certain questions, we are most of the time able to provide them with a mentor from their particular area or country. And we do that on a very, very regular basis, as we're still a very small university, meaning our alumni community is about 4,200 people, meaning we can still have a good grasp of who's out there. And so we're pairing our students with former students so that they can ask any questions on a more private or maybe on a more secluded basis. So that is happening on a very, very frequent basis. The networking most of the time happens within these groups. So say we have those 31 chapters that we organize our alumni community in. Within these groups, we send different information that suits them most likely. And again, through these events, and as soon as we're hosting an event on a certain topic, or potentially a lecturer or professor or somebody is coming along, we're inviting everybody who is located in that area that we're hosting it, and we have all the information about our alumni. So we're trying to get everybody in touch via the geographics. And so if you're attending one of these events and you have just moved to Munich, you may meet a lot of other HHL alumni. You can then get connected with them on the back of those events. And again, through WhatsApp groups, that is actually a very nice way of getting people connected and introducing them to each other as well. So the platforms we're using, LinkedIn a lot, as I would say 90 to 99% of our alumni have a LinkedIn profile set up. So we have a particular HHL Career and Alumni Relations LinkedIn group, and we're inviting everybody who's joining HHL into this group already as students. So that is one way of communicating with them. Then again, as I said, WhatsApp, we use a lot of email as well, as we have all the email addresses, as everybody is being provided with an HHL email address at the beginning of the degree, and they have that for a lifelong basis. So we can always reach out to them, which is very nice. We also use Instagram quite a bit to do shorter messages about what's happening at HHL. In terms of the events, we have, say, 3 different categories, if you can say that in a summarized way. We have more topic-focused events where we're asking one of our lecturers or somebody within the community to speak on a certain topic that may be very suitable for a certain area. For example, in Zurich, we have a lot of alumni who are working in finance. So we may ask somebody along who's doing some research in a particular field in finance. For example, company takeover is a big question at the moment. So we're doing those on a topic-focused radar. The next thing is, according to location, we sometimes do themed events. For example, in Munich, we do an Oktoberfest event. So we ask people to come along who may be interested to meet at the Oktoberfest. And the third way of doing it, we have our alumni host the event. So we're asking somebody, say, based in Prague, if they would like to showcase their particular job or their particular company to the rest of the community based in Prague. So they're then hosting it. They speak a bit about their company, how they got there, what made them make the decision to join the industry ABC. And they then show everybody else what the opportunities may be at their company, and our alumni who are joining can then also see, I didn't know about that company, I hadn't heard of them before. And that way we're organizing alumni for alumni events, which is actually a nice way to get people connected as well. They can reach out to me at any point in their career. So say they're right in front of or they're in a situation of wanting to do a career pivot, they can then just send me an email, send me whatever message they may be looking at, and then we'll go into one-on-one conversations on where they're at, what they've done in the past, and how I or the team can potentially support them with their particular career pivot. So it is very much on a one-on-one basis / team to alumna basis. And that way we can stay very close as well. And the amount of alumni getting in touch with me has increased quite dramatically, or quite clearly, as I think the market has been getting a bit closer, and it's been a bit more difficult potentially to secure the next level job. So that is a nice way of supporting them alongside their career journey. We ask our industry partners to come on campus to introduce themselves and their particular company to our students. And that way, they can present their opportunities to quite some talented next generation of employees. And our students, the other way around, can also see what opportunities may be out there. And they can also already find out, how can I potentially apply, or can I hand over my CV as of right now? And most of the events are also in the character that there's a certain practical part as well, where the companies then say, let's do a case study or let's do a group work. And that way they can easily already see who's of what kind of caliber. And as I mentioned at the beginning as well, we have those student consulting projects where our industry partners can have a certain challenge that they wouldn't be able to solve as of right now, because they may not have the capacities or the time. They may be able to send us their project plan of what they would like to be seen as getting through. Then our students tackle that. And as they are graded on it, obviously they focus a lot on it. And that way, our students again can prove their work and also get to know the company and the type of work that they would be facing. I think personally, I'm also an alumna of international universities, and what I've experienced before is that you're being offered career support free of charge until 2 years after graduation once you leave your institution. We're offering the career support on a lifelong basis on a free of charge basis as well. I think that is quite unique, saying that we offer our community the ticket to come back to us at any point in time. And obviously, as the threshold is very low, because all they need to do is to send an email or shout out via LinkedIn, and they're being heard or being listened to. I think it's a very nice way of staying in touch, and also giving them the possibility to reach out to the network they've already built. And last is also, we have merged our two departments, the Alumni Relations Departments and the Career Development Department. And that was back in 2022, when we realized that there's so many synergies between our network and what the network can give back to students and alumni, and the other way around, that we've merged it to have more of an overlap between students and alumni and students very early on. And that way, we also we get a lot more feedback from both ends of the say life cycle. And it helps us organize events on a more focused and explicit basis. And the other way around, we get the feedback that students as well as alumni feel more addressed and feel better addressed. And I think that was a smart move that we did a couple of years ago to help ourselves, not having to do everything double, and also getting the feedback from we're feeling better addressed and better suited in our problems. I was thinking about the question actually for quite some time, as I was trying to define career success, and I think it's a very individual question. And you may answer that question differently than I would. Is it a certain salary that you're gaining? Is it a certain position that you are being able to achieve within a hierarchy, or is it work-life balance, life-work balance? So it's a very individual question. What we try to do is we send out surveys to our MBA alumni every 5 years to hear back what the career support has helped them with, or how it impacted their particular journey. Obviously, you don't get 100% of answers back, but you hear what helped them in a way, and you also hear what they may have lacked or what they would like to see in the future. And that way we can organize our own services alongside that life cycle. And quality management obviously helps us to develop our stronger points more and more, and also helps us to set stuff up throughout their studies already, so that we can implement certain services very early on.